All right, so are you ready to dive into some direct marketing?
Always ready for some marketing magic.
Okay, perfect. So we've got all this marketing material right here in front of us, and it's for Dan Kennedy's book, No BS, Direct Marketing for Non-Direct Marketing Businesses. And
This should be fun.
it looks great. And it all starts with a classic, right? The free book offer.
Yes, the irresistible allure of free.
Yeah, who doesn't love free stuff, right?
It's a classic for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. But then, of course, there's that little asterisk. You know, the small shipping and handling fee.
The fine print giveth, and the fine print taketh away.
Yeah, exactly. $9.95 in the U.S., $19.95 for international friends. It's like we see that everywhere,
It's
right?
practically a marketing meme at this point.
Yeah, it's like a joke, but it clearly works.
It does.
So maybe this book really is worth breaking out the credit card for, because this marketing copy claims it can help you shut down Amazon, break Barnes & Noble. I mean,
Those are some bold claims.
that's some serious stuff, right?
That's putting it mildly. Before we get too carried away, we should probably talk about who we're dealing with here. Dan Kennedy is, well, he's kind of a big deal in the world of direct marketing.
Okay.
This guy has been doing this for over 40 years, helped tons of entrepreneurs build these wildly successful businesses, and he's even earned the nickname the Millionaire Maker.
Okay, Millionaire Maker. All right, now you've got my attention. So it's not just the book itself, right?
Yeah.
There are all these bonuses too, like a direct marketing toolkit. And then there's a 4-hour training session with 21 top marketers. And then there's this massive 568-page legendary swipe file. That's just to name a few. I have to admit, I'm a little lost on the whole swipe file thing.
I can explain that.
What is that?
So think of a swipe file like a collection of proven marketing materials, ads, sales letters, emails, that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not just random, it's curated from the best marketers out there. So you don't have to stare at a blank page, you can kind of peek into the minds of those who've already had success and adapt their winning formulas to your business.
So it's like having a secret playbook filled with marketing power plays.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I like that.
And this one is 568 pages long. That's a lot of inspiration.
Wow, that's a lot. All right, so that's the legendary part. I get it. Let's go back to the book launch for a second, because this story is wild. This book, it sold out on Amazon, it sold out on Barnes & Noble, and then the publisher was sending out these panicked emails about not being able to keep up with the demand. It's crazy.
It really is. And what I think is so interesting about this is that the launch itself was like a masterclass in direct marketing, right? They were practicing what they were preaching.
Oh, okay.
If these techniques could create that much buzz and those sales, I mean, imagine what they could do for, someone just starting out, maybe looking to scale their business.
Yeah, it's like they're saying, look what we can do. Now let us show you how to do it too. And they're backing it up with some pretty impressive results.
It's a testament to the effectiveness of what they're teaching.
Yeah, definitely.
And speaking of what they're teaching, let's get into some of these chapter teasers, because I think this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Like, one chapter promises to reveal the #1 sales-destroying mistake that 99% of small business owners must avoid. I mean,
You have a hook, right?
Right.
It makes you wonder, like, what am I doing wrong? What don't I know?
it really does.
As a learner, I mean, that definitely gets me.
Oh, for sure, for sure. In the business world, anything that can give you an edge, you've got to check it out.
Absolutely. Okay, how about this one? The Steve Jobs secret to pulling out of bankruptcy and start retaining customers. I mean, who doesn't want to channel their inner Steve Jobs? But seriously, customer retention is so important.
It's huge.
I mean, keeping a customer is always cheaper than finding a new one, right?
100%. Customer loyalty, that's the holy grail. And what I think is really smart about this is it connects Kennedy's advice to this revered innovator, Steve Jobs.
Right.
It just adds a layer of credibility.
Yeah, like if it worked for Steve Jobs, maybe it can work for me. Okay, I've got one more. This one really hits home for me. How to find an extra $1 million in your business. Hint. It's not by working harder.
Ooh, the $1 million question.
Yeah.
No, but really this speaks to, I think, what every entrepreneur wants, right? To work smarter, not harder.
Yep.
Like, are there hidden efficiencies, untapped revenue streams? And Kennedy knows where to find them.
Right, it's like that saying, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's like, work smarter, find $1 million.
I like that.
So I noticed something. This marketing copy has all these testimonials from these big names, right?
Oh, yeah.
Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels, and a bunch of other entrepreneurs you'd probably recognize.
Yeah.
What's the thinking behind that? Why use all these testimonials?
Well, testimonials are powerful. especially when they come from people who are respected in their field.
Yeah.
It's like social proof on steroids, right?
Yeah.
If Russell Brunson is endorsing Kennedy's methods, then it adds a lot of weight to these claims.
Yeah, it's like, this isn't just some theory. This stuff actually works.
Exactly. It gives buyers that confidence.
Okay, so we've got the free book, a mountain of bonuses, wild success stories, glowing testimonials, and here's the kicker, a 100% money-back guarantee. You even get to keep the book.
That's confidence. They must really believe in what they're selling.
Yeah. It's like they're saying, we're so sure you'll love this, we're willing to put our money where our mouth is.
Yeah.
All right, so before we go too far, I think we should take a step back and look at some of the specific techniques Kennedy talks about in the book, and one that comes to mind is modeling.
Oh yeah, modeling. That's essentially like figuring out who your ideal customer is.
Right.
And then tailoring your marketing efforts to connect with them.
So you're not just like casting a wide net hoping to catch something.
No, not at all. It's strategic, it's targeted, it's all about the ideal customer. And Kennedy says that choosing the right model can, make or break you.
Oh, wow. He also talks about something called the Madison Avenue advertising strategy. What is that?
Yes, that's a classic. It's all about being direct, no nonsense, and getting straight to the point.
Okay.
It's like cutting through all the noise, getting people to act. Think like bold headlines, clear calls to action.
So persuasive without being pushy.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Confident, clear, compelling. That's Madison Avenue.
Oh, okay. I like it. Now, this next one caught my eye. He says there's this secret, this beginner-proof secret to outselling your competitors even if they have way more money than you. I mean, that sounds like a game changer.
Yeah, it is a bold claim. But Kennedy's argument is that effective marketing isn't about outspending your competitors, it's about outsmarting them.
Okay.
And this secret is all about understanding your target audience better than anybody else, and then making these irresistible offers that speak directly to their wants and needs.
So it's about being a marketing ninja, not a marketing muscle man.
I love that analogy. Yeah, it's about strategy, precision, understanding human psychology.
Right.
That's how you win. Kennedy also talks about a common mistake that marketers make when crafting their message, something he calls the results triangle, and apparently 99.9% of marketers get this wrong.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of marketers. What is the results triangle and how can we avoid, falling into that trap?
So the results triangle is about aligning your message with what your audience really wants. It's about their motivations, their fears, their aspirations,
Right.
and tailoring your message to resonate with those desires.
So tapping into the emotional core.
Exactly. When your message connects with your audience on an emotional level, it becomes way more persuasive.
Okay, that makes sense.
And speaking of persuasion, Kennedy also talks about the worst mistake you can make with offers.
Okay, what is that?
This one can sabotage your whole campaign.
And now.
It can even drive your customers away, and it all boils down to clarity, value, and a strong call to action. Your offer needs to be super clear. It needs to offer something that your audience values, and it has to be presented in a way that gets them to take action.
Okay, that makes sense.
Kennedy is a big believer in that no BS approach.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I like straight talk. It's refreshing.
Oh, yeah.
But let's be honest, we've all been there. You spend hours on this, what you think is this amazing marketing copy, and then crickets.
I've been there.
Yeah, it's rough.
It is, but Kennedy offers a solution, this little-known copy tweak that can seriously boost your response rate.
Okay, all right, tell me more.
It's all about benefits, not just features. So instead of listing what your product does, highlight how it will change your customer's life, like really paint a picture for them.
So it's not about what it is, it's what it does for them.
Exactly. You're connecting with your audience on a deeper level. It's about showing them how your product or service can help them achieve their goals, solve their problems. Remember earlier when we were talking about that Steve Jobs secret? This is directly related to that.
Yeah.
It's about creating a tribe of loyal fans.
It's about building that community.
Exactly. When you focus on building those deep connections, the sales will follow.
It's like playing the long game. Okay, so let's go back to that extra $1 million. I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah. Kennedy's point is that we often miss these opportunities for growth and optimization that are right there in front of us.
Okay, yeah.
It could be a new product, a streamlined process, maybe even just a different way of marketing to your existing customers.
So just taking a step back, seeing things with fresh eyes.
Exactly. That $1 million might be right there, just waiting for you to find it. Now, Kennedy also talks about creating these irresistible offers. Like offers so good that people will do anything to get them.
Okay, yeah, how do you do that?
Yeah. Well, he really emphasizes scarcity, urgency, and exclusivity. You know, limiting the availability, maybe adding in some time-sensitive bonuses.
Okay, so creating that FOMO, that fear of missing out.
Yeah, exactly. But you have to remember that a good offer should always be addressing a need or a desire, offering a solution to a real problem.
Right, so offer the right thing to the right people at the right time.
Exactly. And finally, Kennedy reveals what he considers the most important rule of direct marketing, the one that trumps all the others.
Okay, what is it? What's the golden rule?
It's all about testing and tracking.
Yeah.
You can't just assume your marketing is working. You need to measure its effectiveness, analyze the data, and refine your strategy based on the results.
So data-driven, right?
Data's king. All right, before we wrap up, let's circle back to that legendary swipe file, 568 pages of pure marketing gold, just waiting for you to use it.
Yeah, it's like having a backstage pass to the minds of 21 top marketers.
Yeah, it's a treasure trove of winning formulas, headlines, copy, calls to action. And remember, this swipe file is just one of the bonuses you get with Dan Kennedy's book, No BS Direct Marketing for Non-Direct Marketing Businesses.
So it's like having a marketing mentor on speed dial. So to sum it all up, we've got a free book with these proven strategies, a toolkit to put them into action, a 4-hour training session with 21 top marketers, and a massive swipe file with winning marketing materials. Oh, and did I mention 100% money-back guarantee?
You've got nothing to lose. So if you're ready to up your marketing game, head over to tiny.cc/direct marketing and grab your free copy of Dan Kennedy's book and all the bonuses.
That's tiny, TINYSCC/direct marketing.
And one final thought, even if you don't get the book, what's one direct marketing technique you can implement in your business or even your life starting right now?
It could be something small, like writing a better email subject line, a stronger call to action on your website, or just focusing on amazing customer service.
Remember, direct marketing is all about building relationships, connecting with people, and giving them real value.
So go out there, make those connections, keep learning, keep experimenting.
Push those boundaries.
That's it for our deep dive into direct marketing.
We hope you enjoyed it.
See you next time.